Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm building a stand for my 60p ADA rimless tank. So I went to Home Depot, I bought this huge piece of wood plus these two little pieces, and I have the screws I'll be using, door hinges, Bondo, and here are the dimensions. So the tank dimensions are 24 by 12 by 14. So I'm making them 24 long, 12 wide, and 28 tall for the stand. So if you take these two, it'll be a little over 3 feet tall, and that'll be a perfect size. So here's the back piece. This will be right here. It'll be everything that the wood can connect to. So it is going to be 24 inches wide, but I made it 22 inches wide because each piece of wood is 1 inch thick. So these pieces on the side will be 1 inch. So that'll be 24 altogether, and this is 28 tall, and that's just the back side. So let's get the measurements onto that piece of wood and let's cut it. Okay, so I got 3 pieces cut today. This is the top. This is a 12 by 24. This is one of the sides. It is 30 by 12, and this is the back. This is a 30 by 24. So tomorrow I'm making one more side. There we go. I have the first 3 pieces together, and it looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. I like the handles. Definitely need to do more perfecting, but I bought Bondo, and the reason why I bought Bondo is because my I don't have any clamps. So when I put the wood together and screw them together, they're not going to be perfect. So I am going to fix that because that's a little much, but then there still will be a little crack left, and then I'll put some Bondo on it, hide it, and then I'll sand it all down, and it is actually really leveled. We don't have the top part on yet because I'm going to be doing some finishing touches. It's like a centimeter too big, so I'm going to cut that, but you can see here that it is not as even on this side, so I'm not going to fix that. All I'm going to do is just put self-leveling mat on top where the tank will be sitting, and any imperfections like that will be fixed. Okay, I just got done sanding the top part of the stand. I gave it a nice edge. I'll perfect it later. This I'll Bondo up to make it look really good. Actually, there's no point. The tank will be on top of this. You won't even see this. So let's go put it on top of the stand. Alright, the top is on. It looks good. It isn't, well, this is flush right here, but like over on this side, I think there's barely anything hanging off right there, as you can see. So I will be sanding this to be completely flush. Alright, I have the door in. My friend helped me out with this, so I'll leave a link to his Instagram down below. Go check him out. But anyway, there's barely, I put the hinges on wrong, and I can't really fix it right now, so I'm just going to sand this down, and it'll be flush with the tank. Not tank, stand. So you can see that down here it's flush, but then it starts getting a little too long right here. So I'm going to sand this down. It'll be perfect, but the stand is looking great. I need to buy magnets, and I'm going to glue one in here and then right here, then it can close and stay shut. But that's what it looks like right now. Now I'm going to Bondo everything. Alright, I just got done with the Bondo work. I'm going to sand it all down to make it smooth, but as you can see, there's no gaps and holes in the wood. I filled in the holes here. I filled in all the screws besides the top one because the tank will be on top of here with self-leveling mat, so this doesn't need to be Bondoed. But I hit all the screws. I'm gluing magnets here to hold the door when you close it. But yeah, it's looking pretty nice. There's the inside. I still have a couple places I missed, but it doesn't really matter because it's the inside. But yeah, after it dries, I'm going to sand it, and then I can finally paint. Okay, the stand is 99% completed. Look how good that looks. It looks amazing. I love it. There's the ADA 60p on top, and then this is the stand that I built. It looks amazing. I gave a nice paint job. Definitely a lot of learning experiences from building a stand. I did do the Bondo wrong, so the screws aren't completely hidden. So next time when I build a stand, I'll take that into consideration. I didn't mix up the Bondo before. But anyway, it still turned out pretty good. I have a magnet glued in here. I need to glue a magnet right here so it can close. But overall, it just looks so good. I just love the stand and how it looks. So now I'm filling up the tank with water to see if it can hold all the water I need. Sorry, there's music going on in the background. Anyway, I have the glass lily pipes connected to these tubes that go down into the filter. I have one bag of dirt, I have another one on the way, and then I'm going to turn the canister filter on to see how this will work, and then I'll drain the tank, buy all the plants I need. Remember, this is a Dutch style tank, so no wood, no rocks. This is just dirt and plants, and it will look sick. So it is going. It is looking great. The flow, it needs a little bit of tuning, but luckily you can do that here. You can turn these knobs if you want less water to go in and more water to go out. So I need to do that, but it's looking pretty nice. The flow is pretty nice right here. I'm going to fill it up to the top, but it's looking pretty sick. Alright, it's been about 3 to 2 weeks, I'm not too sure, that I've made an update on this tank. I haven't recorded it that much because there hasn't been that much going on recently. I've just been waiting for my stuff on Amazon to come, so I have 2 plants right there, 1 stem plant. There's more from eBay coming in, but eBay takes forever to ship. So yeah, I installed, or haven't yet installed the CO2, but I'm going to drill a hole down there and then put LED lights in here so you can see it better. So I want to do that today, but I did put the CO2 in. It's the kit I had in my 20 gallon, but I got a different CO2 thing for that, so this one will fit the tank better. I installed it through this pipe, the check valve with a CO2 resistant tubing into the inline CO2 thing. And then today I'm going to cut this and then put this in. It will be really nice looking, really aesthetically pleasing to look at, and you won't have to have any, you wouldn't have to have any tubes coming up here and going down, so it looks better. Okay, so I have the CO2 going. It's connected to the inline diffuser. I need to refill this up with some water, that's why it's so loud right now. But those 2 are set up. I have the CO2 checker set up too, so now it's just waiting for all the plants to come, buying 1 more bag of dirt, and then we can start. I have drained some of the water out into here to make space for this. It is called a UV pump. It sterilizes the water to keep it clean, it keeps parasites out, and it clears up water like this. It gets rid of green water. It uses a UV light in here to kill bacteria and parasites, and I'm not too sure if it still works because I've had it for a long time, but I'm going to put it in there, see if it does the job good, and I'm going to hide it in that one corner, and when all the stem plants are in and grown, you won't see it. The UV pump is going, it's right there. Now it's time for the cable management. Yeah, it really needs cable management really bad. When I do build another stand for another 60p tank, which is coming not soon, probably another year until I get another one, I didn't make any holes down there for cords to go through, but I did make handles for the pipes to go through. I didn't think about it, so I have the filter cord coming down, but I'm just going to hide it all back here, get some cable ties. And then I do want to build a little stand right here for a plant to cover this, like a tree or some type of fern. But that will be later on, a couple months. Right? But right now, I want to take care of the cable management, get it all looking good, get this looking good because it's just like, you know, the cords everywhere. So yeah, I need to fix the cable management. All right. Why build a stand when you could just steal one from your mother? That's what I did. It covers it up, so when you walk into the room, see the tank go past here. You can see a little bit of cords, but not too much. Definitely that'll be plugged in, so you won't see that. But yeah, fixes some of our problems. But there is this side, but you probably won't see this. And you have the mirror, so yeah, I'll do something about that someday. Okay, so I got the dirt. This is only 1 bag. It covers a pretty good area. I'm going to smooth it out. So I put lava rock. And there's some dirt in here too, as well as just from an old tank I broke down. There's root tabs in these, so there's nutrients in those little bags. I put them in Ziploc bags so this dirt doesn't mix with that, so I can reuse it if I ever want to reuse this, because this stuff is expensive. So yeah, this is just one bag, and I think 2 bags will do the job perfectly. Okay, I just got back from the store. I got this. It was on a good deal, 17 pounds. It's bigger than what I wanted to get, but it was the only bag. But I got a deal on it, so I bought it. So now we have more than enough dirt in here. And then I went to my local fish store and bought 12 plants. I bought another carpeting plant, so I have 2. I have 1 bucephalandra, another stem, so I have 13 stems, 1 bucephalandra, and 2 carpet plants. Okay, so I got it done. I thought that getting 12 stems would fill up the tank, but it looks empty now. I'm going to be buying more plants, but this will start growing. I put the carpet in. I got 2 pots. It looks like I only got 1, but I got 2. Put a Nubius back there, bucephalandra, and 1 Liliopsis, I think, which I'm going to buy more. It looks pretty nice. Okay, it is the next day. The water is crystal clear. It's looking awesome. I have the CO2 going 1 bubble per second. I'm going to top off the tank because I like the high water level looking tanks. And the plans for this tank is I'm going to grow these. So in a month, it should be really settled. I'm going to grow these, trim them all, plant them in the front, buy some new stems like beautiful red plants, like super red plants, and then put them right here. And then I want to buy 2 or 3 more things of that. It's called a Lowigia, or I forgot what it's called. It's not called Lowigia. That's that, I think. I need to remember all my plant names, but I'm going to buy 4 more bucephalandras or bucephalandra, and then plant them all through here. I need to flatten this out again, but it's looking pretty nice. I really do like the way it looks. This is my first Dutch style tank. I thought buying 12 plants would fill it all, but I was wrong. And then 2 of these, I want to buy more, but you don't have to because these do spread with time. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Okay, so one thing that I changed is the UV pump. It was facing this way, and over here was all stagnant water. So I placed the pipe facing this way. So now if you look, there's a flow in the water, and it's pretty nice. I am going to be adding lots more plants. I'll be making an update video in a month. But yeah, it's looking beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.